What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're doing another video blog, and I'm going to talk about something today that kind of might surprise you, and that's too much vacation. Is it really possible to have too much vacation? Well, kind of. It actually is, especially when your trip is just packed so full of activities that you're coming home more tired than it was before you ever went on the trip. If you're just trying to pack all those activities in, you can just leave yourself utterly exhausted. So I've got a story to kind of explain this perspective. Stick with me for a second, okay? When I was a kid, I was obsessed. I mean, like a really little kid, I was obsessed with the Berenstain Bear books. I loved them. I still do. I still love reading them with my niece and nephew. My sister and I would sit on the floor when we were little, and we would divide up. We had a stack of Berenstain Bear books like this big, and we'd divide them up 50-50. She could pick one, I could pick one, until we had even stacks. And then once we were done reading them, we would swap, and then we could read the other ones. And it actually is one of my favorite memories from being a little kid with my sister, something we did together. We could read those books over and over and over again. Out of all of those Berenstain Bear books, and I know there's some that we didn't have, there's even more out there, but out of all of the books, the one that always pops into my head first whenever I think about that memory, and I'm gonna just do a call out to my sister right here. I want you to think of which one I'm talking about before I say what it is, although I might have given it away with the recap at the beginning. But it was Too Much Birthday. Too Much Birthday is always the Berenstain Bear book that kind of just pops right into my head. If you haven't read it, here's a really quick recap. Sister Bear, it's almost her birthday, and she's super excited. Papa Bear and Brother Bear are just as excited as her. She gets to pick everything and plan it out exactly the way she wants it, like all the details, all the extras. And Mama Bear, of course, is just sitting there like gently like, come on, let's rein it in. Okay, we can have a small party. Let's keep it calm. Also reminds me of my mom, where she's just like trying to rein my dad and my sister and I in sometimes. But anyway, her birthday party gets there, and it's full throttle. It's just every activity, every game, all the noise, all the excitement, all the presents, just everything. And by the time she actually gets to her birthday cake, which, is always the big culmination of your party, she's so exhausted and so like overwhelmed and tired. She's just done. And she just bursts into tears, and just, it's too much. Okay. Does that sound familiar? Sadly, I think it sounds familiar for all of us. Just to finish the book, so I don't leave you guys hanging on the end of the story, her family, her friends, they kind of help her reset. They end the day on a good note. But the big takeaway is it didn't have to get to be so much that they just got to the point of overwhelm and like on a knife's edge, ready to just call it because it was too much. If they had done just a little bit less, it could have been way more fun. And I don't know why that lesson from that little kid's book has just stuck with me all these years. And that it sticks. It's the first thing that pops in my head whenever I'm like planning a party or a day off or a trip camping, and especially any type of a vacation. It just goes right into my head, and I just always try to remember that a little fun does go a long way when you honor the things that you actually want to do and not try to pack everything in. So that's what we're going to talk about today with travel, and why I want to make sure that when you're planning your trips, I harp on this personalization thing all the time, guys, when it comes to travel, because it's not about cramming every single option that other people who have been to the destination or a search engine or even the place you're going, their website, are going to tell you it's here, it's there, you've got to do it. You don't need to just pack every single thing in there. You need to find the things that actually matter to you, so that way you have the ability to enjoy it, not try to just the thing I hear all the time is I want to get my money's worth. And yes, of course, we want to appreciate and enjoy the investment that we've put into our vacations. But let's just put it into this perspective. You've been working nonstop for months. A lot of us, when we're leading into a vacation, we work overtime to help pay for it so we can really enjoy it. So you're exhausted. You've been working nonstop, and you need that reset button, that reset that the vacation is going to give you. But then in planning your trip, you end up booking an excursion or an activity or something to do every single day of your trip because you don't want to miss anything. You want it to be such an experience that you just get everything out of it. I'm going to be real with you. You are probably more likely than not going to come back more exhausted than you were when you left. And if your destination is, I'm going to be real with you. If your destination is any type of a Disney destination and you jam pack every single day full like that, just double the exhaustion you're going to feel. You are going to be wiped out. So how do you avoid that too much vacation trap? I'm going to just say that you need to check yourself with two very simple things. Okay, the first thing to check yourself on is you need to get 100% clear on your why. Why are you taking this trip in the first place? Why do you need it? Why are you investing in it? Are you trying to go because you need the rest and the relaxation? Is that the main goal of your trip? Is the main goal you've been dreaming about checking this one thing off on your bucket list for years? That's your why, the main point of going on this trip. Is there something very specific you've always wanted to do as a couple? Okay, like night diving in the like luminescent waters, or zip lining through a rainforest, or riding camels in the desert. Is there something you've wanted to experience together that you've both always thought would be great to help bring you closer together? But whatever it is, when you know what your why is behind your trip, it becomes a lot easier actually to say no to the things that don't fit with that why and make space for the things that honor what that why is. And it actually really adds value to your trip on a emotional level and a physical well-being. Okay, so that's the first thing, is really get clear on your why. The second one is you need to have rest days. Even if your why is adventure and experience, and that is your why, you still need to build in some rest days. Everybody needs downtime. And if your trip is just nonstop from the time you take off until you're back on your return flight, that's a recipe for raw, tired nerves and short fuses. And I would venture to guess most of you know exactly what I'm talking about. Especially if you're using this vacation to try to reconnect as a couple or build memories together that with the person you love, and you really want that strengthening of your relationship, then you need an environment that is calm and exciting, not just one that is leaving you so exhausted that you need a vacation from the vacation from each other when you went on the vacation to spend time together. It is so easy for those raw nerves and that exhaustion, if you don't build in those rest days, to just upset the apple cart of the whole reason you went on the trip. Give yourself the freedom to have some space to breathe and rest and enjoy the trip that you're looking forward to. It's not going to diminish your trip to have a few sleep in, relax, chill days to just fully enjoy the rest of the reason why your why that you went. I'm going to give you a quote, another Star Wars quote from Empire Strikes Back, because it fits so perfectly when I was thinking about this. I was like, yeah, this quote is just, it just fits. And it's C-3PO from Empire Strikes Back. Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1. And here's my version of that, specifically talking about this concept of not getting too much vacation. The possibility of successfully navigating a nonstop vacation is approximately 3,720 to 1. You're going to wear yourself out. Don't do that. You want to give your vacation the best odds. You don't want 3,720 to 1 odds that you're going to enjoy your trip. Build into why you're going, honor the why, let go of the rest, build in the chill time, and just let your vacation be about joy and relaxing as much as it is about the adventure. I hope you guys are enjoying these video blogs. Like I always say, hit subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss one. And if you'd rather read them, jump over to our website where you can get them all right there in written form. May the magic be with you guys.